Look, what we're saying is exactly the same thing, but we're just saying it in slightly different ways. Remember that I always preface my remarks by saying there's going to be one negotiation and one UK deal, which will be multifaceted, and one of the facets which will deal with the Gibraltar issue. So I'm not suggesting that there's a separate deal for Gibraltar, and perhaps the question as it was put to Mr. Davis, was not exactly what the government of Gibraltar is saying, and I think therein lies the confusion. You have to read the whole of Mr. Davis's evidence yesterday to understand what he said. Now, what we're saying is, in the context of Gibraltar, there are two important issues, really. The frontier and access to the single market. A lot of the other issues, of course, will continue to be hugely relevant, but freedom of movement at the frontier and access to the single market will be particularly relevant if the UK itself has access to the single market. Now, the issues relating to a land frontier for the United Kingdom in Brexit arise not just in relation to Gibraltar, but in relation to Gibraltar and Northern Ireland. Now, it may be that the United Kingdom deals with access through airports, through ports, through a railway tunnel, and land frontiers. That's one deal. It covers all of the areas where the UK has a land frontier, like Northern Ireland and Gibraltar, and therefore there is no need for a specific provision relating to Gibraltar. But those are the issues that we are obliged to flag up. As a government, our responsibility is to ensure that all of the areas where Gibraltar needs attention to be provided in the context of the deal are flagged up and dealt with, and we talk about those areas. And so I don't perceive any conflict whatsoever between the remarks by Mr. Davis and the remarks I made, but you know that this is what the media is up to these days. The Chancellor said one thing, Mr. Davis appeared to say something else in relation to transitional provisions. If you just pick one word here, one word there, but if you read the whole narrative of what the Chancellor said and the whole narrative of what Mr. Davis said in relation to transitional provisions, they are very much on the same page.